Hey guys, Patrick Wind here and welcome to this training model in which I'm going to show you how you can use asset customization in order to demonstrate one specific format of your creative for each of the different placements that matter to you. So for example, within one specific ad you could use a squared photo for Instagram feeds and a horizontal photo for Facebook mobile newsfeed. And you could also use a vertical photo for Instagram stories, and all of this within one specific ad. Okay, this is of course very powerful because it allows us to collect all the learning phase, so all the data points on one specific ad set, and everything of this within one ad. So we have a huge amount of data combined, and this is of course very powerful. So let me show you now how you can actually create it. So let's create, for example, a new conversion campaign. In this conversion campaign, we could start with automated placement. So you see what is possible and what is not possible if you do it with automated placements. And now if we decide for a single image, we could select one of the images that we want. For example, let's say this one. And then it already gives us the possibility to customize for Instagram. Okay, so we can select a different image for Instagram, for example, a squared one. This way we would already be able to show different assets, different ones for Facebook and a different one for Instagram. You see, everything within one ad. We have two different creative elements. But now the problem is still that especially for Instagram stories, it's not really optimal, right? Wouldn't it be great if we could also have one perfect one for Instagram stories? Well, that's possible, but not if we choose automated placement. But if we switch from automated placement to edit placement, here in the part under device type, we have the type asset customization. And here, this asset customization really allows you to select different images or videos for each placement within one single ad. And if we now click the blue button here, select all placements that support asset customization, it automatically selects Facebook, mobile and desktop newsfeed, Instagram feeds, in Instagram stories, and also audience network. Okay. And now, if we have selected all of those placements that support asset customization, we can easily go here, select one of our images. Let's take, for example, this one again. And now, you see, very cool, customize for certain placements. So this is a very advanced way to do it because it allows you really to show just optimized formats for each of the different placements. So let's select, for example, one specific format for Instagram stories. Okay, for Instagram stories, of course, we want to show a large vertical one. For Instagram feeds, we want to show a squared one. Okay, let's see what we want to do. For example, in Facebook newsfeed. Here we want to go with the, let's say, with this one. Okay. And now in the preview section, we can now see that these different creative elements are taken for the specific placement that we have decided to. Okay. For example, for Facebook mobile newsfeed, it still maintains the one that we have originally chosen. But on Instagram feed, for example, it takes now the one-on-one image that we have selected. And on Instagram stories, so here we see on Instagram feed, it takes the one-on-one image. So it's perfectly optimized for this format. If we switch to Instagram stories, it takes a completely different one. It takes this one, which you can apparently see these are two different kind of images, two complete different ones. and then on Facebook it takes once again another one. So we can really customize the asset format according to the placement that we want. And just a very advanced tip here, I would not recommend too much to use different images, okay? I would rather recommend to just use the same image, okay, but different formats of it, okay? If you want to use different images, I would recommend to still come up with different single ads, okay? However, it is very good for you to know that you can, for example, select from this version here, from this version of the picture, you could select a squared version. For example, let's imagine it would be this one. You could set, or this one's even, let's say it's this one. You could select the squared version for Instagram feeds. You could select a vertical one for Instagram stories, and you can select a horizontal one for Facebook and for the audience network. And the end result is very nice, and you can easily, once it is loaded, you can click through all of these options here, and you can see how this asset customization works. And that is a very powerful tool, especially when you want to have Instagram stories and Instagram feeds combined in one ad set in order to collect all the data points. This option will really help you and to have everything in one specific ad together. So guys, I hope you liked this one as much as I did, and I wish you a very good day. See you in the next video. Goodbye.